Let's get started with our first color, which will be a magenta or a light purple. So anything in this similar color you can use in your art box. I'll be using crayons, but you can use anything you have in your art box today. So when you have the color magenta or a light purple in hand, let's get started by coloring in a few parts on Skye's outfit. So first, we can start out here with the goggles that we see on Skye's head. We're going to color in the top part of these goggles with that color. And it's just going to be this part right up here. And once you finish out with the top part of the goggles, we're going to color in this area beside her ear with the same color. So we're going to leave this front piece here. We're going to leave that front piece in white just for now, and we're going to color that in with another color in just a little bit. But for now, let's color in this area with the magenta or light purple. And what we'll do next is let's go ahead and move on to Skye's eyes. So we'll color in both of her eyes with this color. So go ahead and very carefully color in this circle shape that you see right next to the black. So it's a very thin line, so just be careful, take your time, just like that. And right over here, this area right around the black as well. So let's color it in with that same color to get that beautiful color from Skye's eyes, just like that. And just take your time, nice and slow. Perfect. Very nice. So let's continue with this color and let's use it to color in Skye's outfit. So right over here, we want to go below the collar, right? Let's start there and go below it. So you can make a little outline so you remember where to stop your crayon or your marker, and just go ahead and start to color in this outfit with this magenta color. Perfect. And again, if you don't have these exact colors, always feel free to substitute. That's what we always encourage you to do here in Sam's Cool Colors. And go ahead and color in anything you have in your art box that you feel is right. So you can get as creative as you want here at Sam's Cool Colors. I definitely encourage that. So let's go ahead and color the rest of this outfit around her leg. Let's just avoid some of the other areas. And you can color this area here in the back of her outfit. Let's color that in as well. The little pocket on the side. All of this will get that same color. So feel free to let your hand go freely in this area. Beautiful. So once we finish right about here, this area, let's then move on in a second to our next color. Excellent. So our next one will be tan. So if you have a tan in your art box, go ahead and grab that. And what we'll do is use this on a few different parts of Skye's body. So let's start out here at the very top. So right here at the front of her head, we have this piece of hair. We want to color this in with that tan, just like so. And we'll use this on a few different parts of Skye's body. So as we go, we'll just continue to color in all the different parts that will be in this tan color. Just get that front piece, just like that. Beautiful. Next, let's move on to the ears. So for our Skye, we're going to use the same color on her ears. So just outline that as best as you can. Take your time and then just work around the left ear, right beside that left eye. And we're going to use it actually here as well on the outside of the eye. So you see these big ovals that we have outside of Skye's eyes. We're coloring that in as well in tan. So while we're here, why don't we just color that in with that same color, just like that. Beautiful. You're all doing a terrific job today. Great work. Let's go and now color in this part. So right in here, this will all get that same tan color. So once you get close to the edges, just take your time and slow down just a little bit, just so you can stay within those lines and have a beautiful page you can show all of your friends afterwards. Say you did it here at Sam's Cool Colors. So let's go ahead and keep it going all the way around. coloring around the eye, staying inside of this round shape, and coloring in underneath that eye and coming back around just like that. And now we're finished with the second eye. We can move on to the right ear. So this piece here, I'm going to color that in with the same tan. Excellent. And so you have a little more room to work with. So have a fun time here. And let me know in the comments, do you have any favorite characters from Paw Patrol? Who is your favorite character? Is it Skye? Let me know. I can also see if we can color them in the future. Let me know in the comments if you want to see any other characters here on Sam's Cool Colors. We can do them step by step together. So now we finished out with that ear. We're going to move now down to the tail. So right here in the back beside Skye's backpack, you see the tail. Let's color that in as well with our tan color. Just like that. Beautiful. So now let's move on to our next color, which is going to be peach. So we're going to use peach on a few different places for Skye. Let's start out first right here in the middle. So we're going to color in this piece around the mouth where the lines are. We're going to color the inside, everything on the inside with that peach. So let's go ahead and color that in just like that. Beautiful. And just continue to work your way around Skye's smile, and we can now go underneath the mouth. So underneath that smile, coloring it in with that peach, just like that. And now we're starting to see all of these colors come together on our Skye coloring page. Beautiful. Now let's continue to use the same peach on the bottoms of Skye's feet. So right here, you see the legs towards the bottom. There's these little lines. We want to color the bottom parts of all of these with the same peach. Just like that. And now moving on to the second leg. Right here towards the back, there's just a little piece you see right in there. Color that in. Now the back legs. So let's go ahead and color in the back legs with that same color. And now we'll use our peach right here at the very back. Just like that. It's coming out great. Okay, so finishing out now with that last leg, we're going to move to the next color, which is going to be a pink. So in your art box, find the color pink, and let's go ahead and start to finish the rest of our costume on Skye. So right here let's go back to where the goggles are, and right over here we have these little straps that are hanging down. We're going to color those in with our pink. So go ahead and start to color those in as best as you can on the left side and on the right. So right here we have the same thing going towards the sides, and we're coloring those in with pink, just like that. And you see this pink is a slightly different color from the magenta or the light purple we used before. Now let's go ahead and color in the mouth on Skye. So right in the mouth area, we'll use this pink, just like so. Let's go ahead and use it on the collar right over here. So you see this collar, color it in with your pink, just like that. And also right here on the tag where the collar is, we're going to color in the outside. You see there's a little design on the middle. Let's leave that white. Color on top of the little design if you can reach inside. If not, you can color the whole thing the same color, but let's color in the top and the bottom and leave that middle design right in the middle, right there in white. We'll come back shortly and color it with a different color. So right there, let's use that. And now let's color in Skye's backpack with the same pink. So color in this backpack right here with the pink that you have in your hand. And just do your best to stay in those lines where the backpacks is. Very nice. Okay, so now let's move on to our next color, which is going to be gray. So in your art box, find the color gray, and we'll use it very quickly to color in basically the rest of the tag that's on the collar. So we left it in white. Those little areas that you see on the tag, let's go ahead and color those in with gray. You see, just like this, just like that. And also the design in the middle will be gray. So if you were able to leave it white, now we're going in and coloring in gray, just like that. And it gives it that silver look. Beautiful. So next, let's move on to our final color, which is going to be a light golden. And if you don't have this color, you can always substitute to a light brown or anything that's a lighter tan color. But this color was with Crayola Colors of the World, and it's a light golden color. So what we can do is try to use anything similar to this, and we're going to finish coloring in all the rest of Skye's body. And this is just a very, very light color. And we know Skye's color is a very light color also around some of the other areas that we've already colored. So just take your time coloring this in. And if you want, you can use any other color you might have in your art box to get as creative as you want. It will still be a beautiful page for you at the very end. That's the fun thing about coloring and artwork. You can get so creative, especially here at Sam School Colors. I encourage it. And it's always going to be a beautiful piece at the end. So let's go ahead and continue to finish out with Skye's face here towards the bottom, just like that. Coloring it in like that, all around some of those pink colors we did, some of the magenta right here, this little spot, let's not forget. And we continue to move along underneath Skye's mouth. And once we finish here, we only have one area left, which will be Skye's legs. So the top part of the legs we left white, if you remember. Let's color those in with this color right in here, filling it in nicely. All of those wonderful colors working beautifully on our Skye coloring page today. Right here in the very back legs, we had the little spot, right? We left white, and then we have the final leg right over here on the right side. Just like that. So now we finished coloring Skye from Paw Patrol together using 6 colors.